Hi, I'm Barbara Rumkunis, on the road today, coming to you from Urquhart Castle overlooking lovely Loch Ness in Scotland, and this is your Exeter History Minute. Scotland makes me think of a fascinating sliver of our history. The people who founded Exeter in 1638 were English Puritans, so it really was an English town. But by the 1650s, England itself was embroiled in a civil war, and when Puritan Oliver Cromwell, who was a good friend of our own John Wheelwright, threatened to invade Scotland, the clan leaders here in the Highlands sent thousands of men and boys to stop them. At the Battle of Dunbar and Worcester, the Scotsmen were soundly defeated. The Scotsmen, many still teenagers, were taken prisoner and marched south to London, where they were imprisoned in just deplorable conditions. The decision was made to send them off to the colonies. Two prisoner ships, the Unity and the Sarah and John, landed in Boston in 1652. The prisoners were then sold as indentured servants to the ironworks in Massachusetts and to lumber mills in Maine and New Hampshire. We know of at least 4 of these Scottish prisoners who came to Exeter: Alexander Gordon, Henry Magoon, John McBean, and John Sinclair. In Exeter, they worked off their time or more commonly married into the master's family. Nicholas Lisson, who ran a lumber mill on the Exeter River up by Powder Mill Road near Kingston, purchased Magoon and McBean, both men, and Alexander Gordon, who may or may not have been indentured by the time he got to Exeter. All 3 of these men married into Lisson's family. McBean was actually able to cut his indenture from 7 years down to 4 simply by marrying into his master's family. The Scottish prisoners of war never got back to their homeland. It was an arduous trip, and America had an awful lot to offer, like maybe good weather. They also weren't able to assimilate into Puritan New England very easily. Most of them didn't speak English very well. They spoke a Highland Gaelic, which was very hard for Englishmen to understand, so it took a while for the language barrier to be overlooked. And they were mostly Presbyterians and not Puritans. So it did take them a long time to lose their consciousness of their differences. Most eventually anglicized their names. John McBean became Bean, which is now a very well-known name in New England. If your family genealogy contains the name Bean, Magoon, Gordon, or Sinclair, you might want to contact the Exeter Historical Society for information on your particular family tree. You can reach us by checking our website, which is www.exeterhistory.org. But wait till I'm home, because there's really no Wi-Fi out here.